Okay, yeah, that's my vibe. Turning threats into a whole new life. From a vision to reality. Crochet is my therapy. Okay, yeah, watch me creep.
Hey, welcome to Trizzy Crochet, where I started a series called Crochet with Trizzy. Welcome to the third class. In today's class, we'll be learning how to make a knot and do some chains. So let's get started. So to make a knot, you will just wrap your yarn around any of your fingers like this. So you see it has made something like an X like that. Then this yarn, the rest of the yarn, you will insert it there like that. Then you pull through like that. So this is our knot. So if you want to know if you have done it correctly, you will pull this yarn. It's not supposed to be pulled. Then your working yarn should be able to adjust itself from a big knot to a small knot. That way you will know you have done a correct knot. So I'll do that again. You will wrap a yarn around your two fingers like that. We have an X. Then go back with the working yarn. I'll call this a working yarn. Go back with the working yarn backward like that. Then you will enter it inside that loop that you have already created like that. Then you pull. So this is our knot. As you can see, this one cannot be pulled and this one is adjustable like that. So that is our knot. So to start working on the chains, you will insert your hook like that. We are using our I'm using a knife grip like that, as I said. So this is our hook, which I've hold it in my dominant hand. Then the yarn I've hold it in my non-dominant hand. As you can see, my middle finger is holding the yarn that I'll be working on, or rather, let me call it, it's holding my project. The middle and the thumb is holding my project. Then the pinky finger, as you can see, is holding this yarn for tension. Then my pointing finger is pulled outwards, facing forward like that for tension. So we will start like that. We'll start like this. Sorry, you yarn over like this. You yarn over from down. You yarn over from down, or rather, I'll say you'll pick your yarn from down like that. Then you make sure your hook is facing you like that. Then you turn it slightly. Then you pull through that knot that we made. So that is our first chain. Again, you will yarn over going down like that. You'll make sure your hook faces you like that. Then you pull through that. So you can see we are starting to form little V's, and this is our first chain. This is our second chain. We will repeat again. You yarn over downwards. You turn your hook a little bit, making sure it faces you. Then you pull through. Again, yarn over. Make sure your hook is facing you. Then you pull through. Yarn over. Make sure your hook is facing you. Then you pull through. So that's how we make a chain and a knot. I'll do that for the last time. Maybe if someone has not get that, we said for a knot, yarn over, not yarning over. You wrap the yarn around your fingers like that, making an X. Then you come with it. Then you insert into that loop that you already made. Then you pull through. Make sure your hook can adjust, your yarn can adjust like that. That's how you know you have made a correct knot. Then to start working on the chains, you will insert your hook into that knot that you have made, like that. Your thumb and your middle finger is holding your project. Your pointing finger is supporting the tension, and your pinky finger is also supporting the tension at this end, like that. Make sure your pointing finger faces forward, because when it's like this, you won't have the right tension, and it will be a bit frustrating, you see. So you make sure that the tension is really nice. Then you yarn over. You pick your yarn from down like that. You yarn over. You turn your hook a little bit to make sure it's facing you. You pull through like that. Then you yarn over again. Turn your hook a little bit like that, making sure it faces you. You pull through. Yarn over. Pull through. Yarn over. Pull through. Yarn over. Pull through. So that's how we make a chain. Yeah, so thank you for this, for staying with me in this class, and hoping to see you in my next class. Bye. Please don't forget to subscribe into my channel for more content.